Here from Global Kid Media. Introduce yourselves, everyone.
Hello, everyone. I'm Adrian Peterson.
Hi, I'm Ashley Peterson.
Great that we finally got it to happen. I appreciate you both for doing this. First of all, we just saw the runway right here at the NFL Wives Association, fashion show. I gotta get some tips. How do we master the walkway?
You gotta ask this woman. She was a model. She modeled for Ford models for 5-6 years.
Yeah.
So you get the tips from her.
Yeah, I modeled in LA for years when I was younger, so I've done a lot of shows, always enjoy it. It's always a fun time with the Off the Field Players Wives Association, so everyone's just out here having fun, so I gave them a few tips, so.
There you go. I grew up in Michigan, right? So watching you destroy the Lions, you're my favorite running back 14 weeks of the season, I always like to say. Those 2 weeks were hard, and then obviously coming to Detroit, throughout your journey, you've had a lot of success on the field. But you're a huge community person, both of you are, off the field. Why is that so important to both of you?
For me, growing up, I had the opportunity to experience a lot of things because of people coming back and giving to the community. And it was a small town. And I know what type of impact it had on my life and some of the other people that were affected by it. So for me, it's critical and important to give back to the community because you never know what can spark something in someone, in a child's life that makes them accomplish, that'll make them and allow them to be in a position to do the same things for someone else.
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like it's so important for me. It was really important to show our kids, how to give back because they're so blessed, and we wanted them to see that, hey, not everyone lives like this, and it's important to help build others up in the process while you're going up as well. So that had a huge impact on it.
That's amazing. If I can help in any way as a kid ambassador, let me know, of course. I'm always ready for those things, man.
Yeah.
I'm curious. It's Super Bowl weekend, right? We're seeing the top stage. Do you have a favorite memory from being on the field? And do you have a favorite memory of maybe one play that you watched him run?
One of my favorite memories, I can say I had a run against, who was it against? Well, I had one against Cleveland that I remember that was really nice, and it was an outside zone play. No, it was inside zone play to the left, and I remember coming up and making a safety miss, and he ate grass. I remember bouncing down to the left sideline, and a defender was coming. I kind of stopped my feet, shoved him by, and just kind of had to kickstart, get the engine back going. And I remember seeing Sidney Rice blocking one of the cornerbacks and end up shoving him. And I remember just kind of taking off. The ball almost actually came out. And I remember at one point the ball was up right here, and I remember just kind of tucking it back down and high stepping in the end zone. So that's one I definitely remember.
Picture clear memory. That's amazing.
I'd probably say the NFC Championship game in New Orleans. I think it was 2009. It was just such a fun game. I hated that they lost, of course, but it was like we were so close to the Super Bowl. It was such a fun game. The energy was so great. That was a very memorable experience for me, and he had a good game that game.
No doubt about it. You had a lot of great games. Listen, I do this segment with a lot of my guests on the show. It's called Flip the Switch. I have the people I'm talking to ask me a few questions. You guys want to do it? Hand over the mic.
Sure. Okay. So what do you see yourself doing here? Where do you see yourself being here in the next 5 years?
Next 5 years, man. That's a great question. So for me, I always think about tomorrow I might have a different goal, right? So who knows where 5 years from now I'll be, but I think one thing is I definitely know I want to inspire millions of kids to start young. Whatever they want to do. Doesn't have to be media. It could be, cooking, art, whatever it is. Do it now. And even your kids, I'm sure they get that message from both of you all the time. You can do anything. So that's for sure. I'm writing a book right now. I want to get involved in NFTs, merchandising, and hopefully grow this into a media franchise.
Well, you got your vision right, so it'll happen for sure. You got a question?
So, what inspired you to get into this line of work? What's your inspiration?
So I always thought I was going to be on the speaking circuit and inspiring kids that way. And one opportunity came up to do media. And I realized I could start my own media company. And it's not about me, it's about potentially getting other kids involved and helping them as well. And so that's been my goal for the last 4 years now.
Amazing.
I appreciate both of you. I appreciate the time. We'll be in touch, man.
I told you I'm going to take care of your baby.
Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's cool that you're doing this.
Keep doing your thing, man.
Hey, if you guys are back in Detroit, let us know, but we gotta. No, I'm always out there. All right, we're back for another question about Valentines. Coming up here, we are in California. What's the plan?
Well, we're gonna be back home, and we might just get a nice dinner and just relax and just kind of unwind. After a long weekend like this, we've had some time alone to really enjoy ourselves. Of course, a nice little gift, but maybe grab a quick bite and just kind of relax and unwind.
Yeah, I've been traveling so much. I just had my birthday. It's right after New Year's. It's like everything. Oh, thank you. Everything's coming so fast. We'll probably just chill. Our kids are in sports, so they'll probably have practice on Valentine's Day.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Listen, you two enjoy it.
All right, man. I'll be in contact with you.
All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.